time to cut and buff the clear. Start with 800 just to be safe. And then I'm going to move up to 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, then the buffing compounds. I'll have to put another one on, maybe an O and a 1, probably just the 1, we'll see, I've got them both. But you got things like this that I hope will clear up. I think it'll be okay. All because there was like I hit the toolbox right here, and it was like a kind of a chunk out of it. I went from like clear to here, all the way past the O1, and I at first tried it with the door handle on and just looked like crap, so I just couldn't do that to this poor car. And then right here, I was trying to pull a little dent out and I pulled the paint off. So I decided to repaint it, and it seems like it turned out just fine. And make sure I get that clear back there. And while I was there, I touched up some scratches. They're not perfect, but they'll be fine once I buff them. Okay. You can see where the old O1 was, and I'm not even trying to get that off. I want to leave it so I can make sure I line it up. I might end up taking off the O too. I don't know. Has it got paint on it? No. You would not believe how many times I've sanded these doors in this car. It's ridiculous. Just in the past 7 years. No, 8 years now. It was done, but I couldn't leave that big chunk out of there. It's not. I mean, it's not a show car, it's not perfect, but that was ridiculous. It was my own fault for poking too close to the toolbox. Now I'll be fine. Either I'm getting better at painting or this is just an easier car to paint, because this is a lot less work than that Hellcat was. Now I'm just going to clean it off, get some more water to it. All this milky stuff is just the clear coat. And get it wet here. Wipe it down. I didn't do up here, there'll be trim over that. Could have painted that, but yeah. And then I'll let this dry for a minute. See if it needs to be a little bit more sanded with the 800. And we'll move to 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, then the 3 stages of buffing. And it'll be back to perfect. We're pretty close. Cool, huh? Well, I thought it was working, but you can see where the lines of the clear are, and it's not coming off. So I'm going to sand this down to 400, the whole quarter and the whole door. And I'm not going to repaint necessarily the whole door, but I will repaint there and there that was messed up before, and right there. And then I'll clear the door and the quarter, and it'll be done, because I just can't leave it like that. All right, since the clear didn't work, because it shows a giant annoying line, I'm going to sand this whole thing down to 600. I got a little bit of mud I'm going to put right there. Sand this all down to 600. Repaint, because those scratches anyway, might as well, right? Then re-clear the whole panel, because there was a scratch right here. Can you believe that shit? Alright. Well, it's going to flash off. I just did the wax and grease remover. Once that's dried up, we get ready, spray a coat of paint on it. Alright, it's been about 15-20 minutes. That's the first coat, or the 10th coat, depending on how you look at it. Looks good though, looks really good. I'm gonna wipe it off again. Alright, coat 2 has flashed, as they say. Looks beautiful. And a little bit of bubbliness, but I'm gonna sand that once it's dry. I think it looks pretty good. Let's do coat number 3. Alright, I decided to let it dry overnight. Just cleaned it, let it dry for a second, and then we'll spray some clear. Looks pretty good. Let me set up the gun and we'll spray a coat. Stupid mirror thing. It's bugging. I should have taken the mirror all the way out. It's good. I'll check for runs. I'll let it set for 20 minutes. Alright, that's 2 coats. Gonna have to mix up some more clear because it's basically out. Let's check for runs. There's a hair. Got another hair. A lot more hair. Oh, there's a run. Let me get that. Another run. Or a puddle. Okay, I fixed those runs, hopefully. But I didn't run it again. And the hairs. So we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. One more coat at least.
This has had about 25 minutes to dry, probably a little too long actually. Let's see the runs. Let's do another coat. Shall we? This stuff is killing my eyes. It makes me want to wear even like goggles when I spray clear. That was coat number 3. There's a dot right there. A little bit of orange peel on the top there. That looks pretty damn good. I don't know if that's trash or just bubbles right? Alright, let it dry for a while. Alright, coat 3 has been flashing for about 20 minutes. Looks beautiful, of course. Let's do what's left in the gun or a 4th coat. I don't know if there's enough for a whole coat, but maybe. Alright, we did most of 4 coats. A little bit didn't go on the bottom there. Don't see any rungs. Oh. No, that's alright. Now we let it cure for 2 days. No sand. Yay.